Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to do a little spirit message, bibliomancy and astrobiology style from spirit using Jack Kerouac's On the Rug. So I'll go ahead and roll the dice. Let's see what pages we're going to work on. Alright, we have 9, we have 8, and we have 5. Do we have room for you? There we go. And I know it's not that long, so we're going to do 175. Page 175. Keep it up, Dean, I said. Maybe someday you'll be mayor of San Francisco. He had the whole cockpot spiel worked out. He practiced on Camille and me in the evenings. One morning he stood naked, looking at all San Francisco out the window as the sun came up. He looked like someday he'd be the pagan mayor of San Francisco. But his energies ran out. One rainy afternoon, the salesman came around to find out what Dean was doing. Dean was sprawled out on the couch. Have you been trying to sell these? No, said Dean. I have another job coming up. Well, what are you going to do about all these samples? I don't know. In a dead silence, the salesman gathered up his sad pots and left. I was sick and tired of everything, and so was Dean. But one night we suddenly went mad together. We went to see Slim Galliard in the Little Frisco nightclub. Slim Galliard was this tall, thin Negro with big sad eyes, who was always saying, "Righteroonie," and "How about a little Bourbon-rooney?" In Frisco, great eager crowds of young semi-intellectuals sat at his feet and listened to him on the piano, guitar, and bongo drums. When he gets warmed up, he takes off his shirt and undershirt and really goes. He does and says anything that comes into his head. He'll sing "Cement Mixer, Putty Putty," and suddenly slow down the beat and brood over his bongos with fingertips barely tapping the skin, as everybody leans forward breathlessly to hear. You think he'll do this for a minute or so, but he goes right on for as long as an hour, making an imperceptible little noise with the tip of his fingernails, smaller and smaller all the time, till you can't hear it anymore, and sounds of traffic come on in the open door. Then he slowly gets up and takes the mic and says very slowly, "Great Rooney, fine Ovouty, hello Rooney, bourbon Rooney, all Rooney. How are the boys in the front row making out with their girls Rooney, Vouty, Rooney." He keeps this up for 15 minutes, his voice getting softer and softer until you can't hear. His great sad eyes scan the audience. Dean stands back saying, "God, yes," and clapping his hands in prayer and sweating. "Sal, Slim knows the time. He knows the time." Slim sits down at the piano and hits 2 notes, 2 C's, then 2 more, then 1, then 2. And suddenly the big burly bass player wakes up from the reverie and realizes Slim is playing C-Jam blues. And he slugs in his big forefinger on the string, and the big booming beat begins, and everybody starts rocking, and Slim looks just as sad as ever, and they blow jazz for half an hour, and then Slim goes mad and grabs the bongos and plays tremendous rapid Cubana beats and yells crazy things in Spanish, in Arabic, in Peruvian dialect, in Egyptian, in every language he knows, and he knows innumerable languages. Finally, the set is over. Each set takes 2 hours. Slim Gallard goes and stands against a post, looking sadly over everybody's head as people come to talk to him. A bourbon is slipped into his hand. "Bourbon Rooney, thank you, Ovauti." Nobody knows where Slim Gallard is. Dean once had a dream that he was having a baby, and his belly was all bloated up blue as he lay on the grass of a California hospital. Under a tree with a group of colored men sat Slim Collard. Dean turned despairing eyes of a mother to him. Slim said, "There you go, Rooney." Now Dean approached him. He approached his God. He thought Slim was God. He shuffled and bowed in front of him and asked him to join us. "Right, oh, Rooney," says Slim. "He'll join anybody, but he won't guarantee to be there with you in spirit." Dean got a table, bought drinks, and sat stiffly in front of Slim. Slim dreamed over his head. Every time Slim said, "Rooney," Dean said, "Yes." I sat there with these two madmen. Nothing happened. To Slim Collard, the whole world was just one big Rooney. There you go, guys. Have a great day.